Well. I was honestly hoping we wouldn't get to this point, but I had a feeling it was gonna happen. But I was hoping that this point would be after this other point. So let me explain. Basically, piracy is now available on the PlayStation Vita. Now, as I was saying earlier, I was hoping that we would get to the point where we could play emulators such as Nintendo 64, 3DS before piracy came. I'm talking about like utilizing the Vita's full power so that they would be able to easily run 3DS. I was hoping we would get to that point before the piracy point. Now, I do know that the hardware for the Vita is not that easy to utilize. From the past couple years that emulators ever became available on the PlayStation Vita, which is about a year or two, maybe even three. It's always been through going through like a PSP type port, and then using the PSP's initial power, to run these emulators, so they would run at however strong the PSP ran these emulators. So it just seemed a lot harder than how it was with the PSP. And these hackers, Team Freak, all these people, Fan Lou, all these hackers have all said that the PlayStation Vita's hardware is probably one of the hardest hardwares to crack, like in this day and age. I think they might even they're putting it on the level of like PlayStation 4 and the next gen stuff. But anyways, so let me explain what's going on. So, like I said, piracy on the PlayStation Vita is now available. So basically what happens is we're using Henkaku. Now, I'm not gonna make a video of how to do this because I don't exactly agree with it, but for those who desperately want to, I don't know, we'll see what I feel whenever the video's finished. But anyway, so like I said, it's using Henkaku, so that means you need to be on a version 3.60. So now I know my tutorial, I have a lot of comments coming in about people saying that they already upgraded, so they aren't even able to do that. And I don't know if you hear background noise. I want to apologize for that. But yeah, so you have to be on 360 firmware. So that might cancel out some of you guys that wanted to do it. But anyways, like I was saying, you need 3.60 and it uses Henkaku. So basically what happens is it's a nice little application called Vitamin. Basically it's kind of, first it was called like Vita Dump in a sense. So this Vitamin app, basically what you do is you take a game that you own. So the thing is, you first have to own the game to be able to then pirate it, because then basically people put up these .vpks that you would use, and then you dump them onto your Vita. So first of all, you have to have the game owned already. It could be physical or it could be digital. And so what you do is you put it in, or either it's already on your Vita, and you upload it, kind of in a sense, and then, or I think they call it dumping first. You dump the full game, and basically what it does, it takes the game and turns it into a .vpk. And then once you take that VPK, you can then use Henkaku to either put it on your computer now, so you can give it to people, or say now you don't have the game, and someone puts up the game of, say, Dragon Ball Odyssey Ace. So then you go get that VPK online somewhere. You're gonna have to find it, and then you put it onto your PlayStation Vita through Henkaku, and then it then dumps, or then basically installs a full game as VPK. So the idea is you have to have the game first, you dump it, basically make a whole copy of it, and turns it into .vpk, and then now you can share that with anyone you want. So again, you do have to have the game first, but again, like I said, you also just have to find somebody who's going to share it. So this is basically driven by other, not exactly hackers, but exploiters, I guess you could say. And it's kind of tragic, Like I said, I was hoping that being able to utilize the Vita's full power for emulation was going to come first before this. But it seems that this was easier to do after the Henkaku exploit. Now, like I said, I'm not even sure of what all it takes to be able to utilize the Vita's full power. So it's just like, I don't even know if that will ever come. I can't see it never coming, It's all gonna be about keep staying on a certain firmware, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not gonna make a tutorial how to do this, because I don't exactly agree with it. You know, of course you would get a lot of views from it, but like that's not me. You know, I'm not going to do something that I don't exactly agree with. That's not to say I might not try it. I don't know. Of course, if there's a game that I really want and somebody happens to have the .vpk, I can't say that I don't want to at least try the game. You know what I'm saying? And these memory cards, honestly, if these memory cards weren't that expensive, I would not have an issue. Yeah, sorry, have an issue buying them. But dog, it's like $100 for 32 gigabytes. What kind of bullshit is that? I am not spending that money, no matter how much I love the system. I refuse. I struggle with my 8 gigabytes. And 16 gigabytes, if I can get a 16 for like 15, 20 bucks, I would think about it. But as of right now, I don't know if I can. I have not checked. But that's just outrageous. That's the only reason why I want to do that. At the same time, though, I'd have to be deleting these games or uploading my saves because I can't even fit all the games that I would want to dump onto my Vita or get onto my Vita. So it's like I would still be struggling even if I wanted to do this. I would just be at least saving money from buying it. You know, I'd still have to struggle, but I just don't. It's not like two purchases. It's not like the memory card plus a game. So I don't know. But so I don't know exactly how this is going to affect developers, you know. Obviously, as of right now, it's not too big. And again, you have to be on 3.60. But at the same time, it does hurt developers a lot because literally everyone's going to start buying games. You know, it's not like everyone's not going to buy a game. But it depends on who buys those games now. Someone's going to buy the game and then they're going to upload. Oh, I just thought about it though. You know, at the same time, you have to be online to go to the PlayStation Store, and a lot of games, you know, are digital only. And so if you can't get online to download these games, then think about it. You know, it's like then you don't even have a way to be able to dump the game. But of course, I'm sure there's going to be a way for somebody to do it. But I know that actually there is an app to be able to access the PlayStation Store even at version 3.60. So everything I just said is wrong. But shoot. Also, for this whole vitamin, it actually got leaked a day early, and a couple days, like 2 days early. But the thing is, with this leaked release, it wasn't a final build. Like, it had some bugs, and so I was thinking that they weren't. The guy said that they weren't going to officially release it just because whoever did that disrespected them. But apparently, just yesterday, they did release it. They went ahead and still released it. So. Who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen? Like I said, though, I don't know how greatly it'll affect developers. Like I said, you do have to be 360. A lot of people did upgrade, and, you know, Sony did their part on blocking Henkaku. They did their part on getting the firmware out there as fast as possible. Honestly, it was about a couple days of a week or so before they uploaded 3.61, which did block Henkaku. So very interesting. But I just really thought this should be something to be brought up. And like I said, I'll see if I want a link of how to do it. Honestly, you could probably just search it up and find it yourselves. So, yeah. But other than that, that's all I gotta say about this topic. Let me know what you guys think. You guys really think this is gonna affect developers? Maybe not now, but definitely down the road in a year or so. I definitely think it's going to affect, in a sense, because, oh my god. Think about it. Like, why are we making games people aren't even gonna buy it? One person's gonna buy it and then dump the game, and then everyone's gonna have it for free, you know? But who knows, man? Who knows? Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments below. That's all I want to say. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. You see, I'm waiting and they hating, and I'm sipping on my tea. Bad bitch walking past, may I stop you, please? And I'm hungry as a bitch, but this life ain't free. If I'm trying to get this money, I can't really shake a tree. I be working, it's 3:15. When I stop